Everybody, it's your boy HP Maharaja, and we back at it. Today is Monday, December 11th, 2017. Right now it's about 10:17 p.m. here Pacific time. And yeah, I had a pretty impactful, packed day, eventful day actually. I got up, went to work, worked, and then after that, just we went to UCI to eat. And then we recorded the podcast. The new podcast is coming out. This one's going to be especially important or interesting because we talk about what we would do if we had a lot of money, because right now there's a lot of Bitcoin millionaires coming about. So what would you do, if you had that much money? And then that's sort of the conversation that me and Malav had. Other than that, after that we went to basketball it up, played some basketball, and then after basketball I hit up the gym, and now I'm done with the gym, heading back home at 10:18 p.m. So yes, it's been quite a long day. Definitely, it's been quite a day, especially because all the investments, and you think what's going to go up, what's going to go down, and you're always thinking about this sort of stuff. I actually cashed out all of my my cryptocurrencies. I am out of the cryptocurrency game. I am no longer invested, and there's a special reason behind it. The futures trading started yesterday. A lot of people have bet money against Bitcoin. That might trigger a downfall. Another thing is Coinbase actually went down for maintenance for an hour from 10 to 11, so they're going to start, they say till 11, but we'll see how the prices are impacted because of the maintenance, because a lot of people buy their Bitcoin on Coinbase, and then that's probably going to affect a lot of stuff there. Other than that, I'm basically just going home. I'm probably going to code up a little bit because I want to get some sort of mobile app up with some sort of detail. But the wise topic I wanted to talk about today, and I kind of forgot about it within the span of a few minutes here. But what I wanted to talk about is parents. Yes. And we alluded to this a little bit in our podcast, but I think there's two sides, to every equation. The great side, and I'll start off with the positives, is that, man, it is hard to be a parent. I have to thank my parents, and I assume, hopefully a lot of you can, relate that your parents have done so much for you that you have to be really, really grateful for what they've done. And if you don't recognize that, then the only way you're going to recognize it is once you become a parent, and then your children won't recognize it. It's a very cliche thing to say. However, it means a lot. I mean, you just don't understand how much a parent has to sacrifice in order for you to be wherever you want to be. And while at sometimes they're restrictive and conservative in terms of not letting you do certain things, at the same time they're sacrificing everything and anything for you to be successful and just do things that that they perhaps never had the opportunity to do. And that's one situation that I'm in, is when my parents have allowed me the freedom and backed me financially to pursue anything that I wanted to pursue. And that's very important, and for that reason you should be very thankful and grateful to your parents. Now, on the flip side, a lot of times there's always conflicts and conflict of interests among you, your parents, and your actions and your parents' actions might not match, or your actions and your parents' mindset for those actions to occur might not be the same, and you guys might not be on the same page at times. That's completely fine. There has to be a compromise, but I think at the end of the day, you have to recognize that your parents have put in so much for you. You owe them, your life, really. You really owe them your life. Now, there are situations, and I have met with people where their parents are completely absurdly over-involved in their kids' lives to a certain extent where the kid is now not, let alone not growing, but it's inhibiting him and making him or her a worser person, or whatever you want to say. It's just the fact that sometimes parents can be a barrier for career growth, personal growth, and personality growth. It can be relationship growth. It's like parents can be an inhibiting factor there, and that's when you're gonna need to sort out, sort of with your parents. You gotta sort of talk them into it, and if it doesn't work, then you have to take bold steps to stand up for what's right. And a lot of times, a lot of people will stand up for what they think is right, and it's actually not the right thing. So it's a very gray space. But what I would want to say is that parents at the end of the day give up so much. Like, you don't understand. Like, if you just think about, if you, like someone in my range, if you're a 21 to 25-year-old and you become a parent, or let's say you're even 30 years old, I hope at the age of 20 to 30 years old, you're still ambitious to achieve whatever you want to achieve. And like, you're ambitious to get to, I don't know, you want to be a CEO of a company, you want to be the head executive here, you want to start your own business, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to go cliff diving, you want to go traveling. All this stuff that you want to do when you become a parent are completely wiped out. I mean, sure, you can squeeze it in here and there, but after you have a kid, everything changes. And that's something that you have to consider, that when parents become parents, they sacrifice a lot of things. And because you're in this situation right now, take advantage of what you have and appreciate what your parents have put in. And at the same time, make sure you get your shit done. Like, whatever you need to do, cliff dive in Italy, you need to go snowboarding in Finland, you need to go snorkeling in Egypt. I don't know. You figure that out, but make sure you get that done, and don't let small excuses and such a long-term approach inhibit you from carrying out your wishes and your desires, and trying to live a more adventurous life, because in the end, you're going to benefit the most. You're never going to forget a snorkeling trip to Egypt. I don't even know if they have that much water where you can snorkel, but hey man, maybe you snorkeled in sand. I don't know. But that fact that you took the step to go to Egypt and snorkel in sand, it's absolutely ridiculous, but you will be happy in the end, because more than material things is experiences. You just got to, that's what human life is for. You have to experience things, and that's something I strongly believe in, that you must experience things, and this is the perfect time to do it. Don't wait. You might say, I'm going to make $1,000 next month, so I'm going to rate it out and all that. Sure, plan it out, but make sure you plan it out. Like, okay, 3 months from now, you're going to, figure something out. So it's very important that you do this, because otherwise you're going to be stuck, to be honest, doing the same old thing, and getting pressured into responsibilities that might arise, and unwanted, demands by the people that you're involved with, the relationships you have. There's so many factors. So make sure you take advantage of your time right now. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. HP Maharaja, signing out. Peace and love. Jai ho, everybody. Take care. Put your comments, questions, video suggestions, everything else on the comments below. I will read them, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. I will catch you tomorrow. Peace and love. Jai ho.